Crystal. So in today's video, I'm super excited because this is a video to newly admitted UC Berkeley students. So whether you're a freshman or a transfer, this video is for you. And I'm super excited for this video just because I was a junior transfer myself. I went to community college for 2 years and I've been at Berkeley for a year now and I'm going into my senior year. And this compilation of advice hopefully will help you as much as it has made me realize how important it is to have this advice. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you are interested in more UC Berkeley videos or community college videos or women's and men's fashion videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and follow me on all my social media, and if you want to watch a playlist of all my college videos of UC Berkeley, go ahead and click right here and it will direct you to all of my college videos. So let's get started. Dear newly admitted UC Berkeley students, my first tip of advice for you is to have a fan in your dorm room. It sounds funny, but you don't have air conditioning in your dorms. You have your heater and that's it, because honestly, it doesn't get hot enough to where you need AC in your room, but a fan is very helpful for those days that it's a little bit hotter than normal, but it does get cold, so there is a heater. Also, something that's very important, life is not always about your academics. Obviously, you're there to go to school, but I personally feel as though academics are important, but so is your social life, building those college experiences. So let's say you're all about your books, which is not a bad thing, but a friend asks you, hey, let's just go to that concert that the school's running on Sproul. And I honestly think you should say yes. You also want to have fun. So if you get an opportunity to go to the beach, go to the marina, go to one of the concerts on campus, go to a football game.
And also, please go to your football games because football is everything.
We have immense school spirit, so please go to a football game. It's not going to kill you that you took out an hour of your day of your studying to relax. Having that mindset of study will really affect your happiness. Cal is a very intense, rigorous school, but school will always be there, your academics will always be there, so I highly recommend just not being so focused on your academics and just having that time for yourself to have a good time. What kind of segues into my next piece of advice is going to Berkeley. Obviously, it's a huge accomplishment. Going to college in general is a huge accomplishment, but there will be people that just want to seem better than you and don't think that you're less than anyone else. I have been in so many situations where let's say we get an assignment for a paper, and the next day I will be talking to someone and they're like, yeah, I already started. Just think, you know what, that's cool that you started that paper, but you know, I personally do better starting maybe in a week or a few days before it's due. That's how I work. Honestly, there's a 50-50 chance that they're just lying. They just want to make them seem like they're on everything, when in fact, they probably haven't even started themselves. They just want to make it seem like they're doing better than you. Don't let that frustrate you. Don't let them make you feel that you're less than. Unfortunately, there are people like that because it's such a competitive school. Don't let them change your mindset on how you want to do things. It doesn't happen all the time, but there are students like that do that. As long as you have your own path, your own schedule, and whatever works best for you, do that, and don't let anyone else change that for you, because it can really affect you, and just knowing that is, I think, very helpful. So kind of also on the lines of not just being so focused on your academics, don't burn yourself out. Everyone's worrying about the next assignment, the next exam. It's important to take time to yourself. So whether that be meditating for 10 to 30 minutes, yoga, working out, walk on campus, go walk on the fire trails, just 30 minutes of your day to an hour, whatever calms you down, whatever makes you feel more at home, more centered, more connected to yourself, take it. 30 minutes is not going to kill you if you're writing a paper. It's also good to take breaks when you're doing assignments. You're going to be there for 4 years or 2 years or more, whatever the case may be, and it's just important just to relax. And checking in is very important, especially when things get a little bit more hectic, when midterms and finals come around. So just make sure not to burn yourself out, take your time, and just do your best. Also, as far as resources go, there's so many resources on campus to help you be the best student you can be. But for my transfers out there is a transfer center. Whether you're transferring from a community college or a different university, you can go in to get help, get advice, talk to people that have gone through the same experience. And also, if you want to do work there's chairs and couches for you, and it's open for all transfers. There are other students that aren't transfers as well. It's a safe space for transfers, and it's on Lower Sproul, so that's also an excellent resource. And for my transfers and freshmen, there also is the SLC, which is the Student Learning Center, and basically that's where you get help on English, math, history, whatever subject you're looking for. They're there to help you, and it does get busy, so you can make schedules on your Cal Central, so you can go to your Cal Central, make an appointment, and they're there to help you. Obviously, making an appointment is highly recommended because it is very packed and very busy, but I highly recommend using your resources and just utilize them. It's not that big of a deal. It's right there. You walk past it probably every day when you go to class. It's there for you, so go ahead and use those resources and you'll be happy you did. Okay, this is for living in the dorms or living in the apartments. I highly recommend creating a roommate agreement because you don't want unnecessary drama for little unnecessary things. Make sure you talk with your roommate or roommates and talk about house rules for your living space. Again, I lived with one person. Hi, Sarah. Oh my gosh, Sarah, are you watching? Actually, we're planning lunch. So yes, so Sarah was my roommate. We literally had no issues. And I'm thankful for that. But I also think that we didn't have any issues because we had a roommate agreement. We went over it for fall and we revised it during the springtime, and of course we had it signed. So we stuck to our word on everything, so it was really nice. Honestly, I had no issues, and it's pretty scary that I didn't because my sisters have told me stories about their roommates and my friends have told me stories about their roommates, and I sit down and think, wow, I'm very fortunate to have Sarah. But yeah, I highly recommend getting a roommate agreement because it's just the best way to do it. It keeps everyone accountable, and there's usually less drama when there is an agreement in place. Another form of advice is have a list of things you want to do while you're in Berkeley. You're in Northern California, and that means you're near national parks, you're near a lot of historic areas, the redwoods, you're close, you're so much well, actually, I shouldn't say that because I'm from SoCal, so technically it's closer for me, but if you're from out of state, you're just in a great environment to do so many fun things. You're right beside SF, you're a BART ride away, so just take advantage, you know? Just have a list. I have a list of 6 things I want to do before I graduate. Oh gosh. I'm honestly I can't fathom just thinking about graduating in spring. It's making me emotional because I love Berkeley so much. It has my heart. And just thinking about to graduate is just really sad. And it just makes me really upset, honestly. At the end of the semester, I actually came to the realization that, Crystal, stop power walking to your classes. Take your time and explore campus and just really take it all in. School is so beautiful. I'm glad I did now because if I would have regret not taking time to just walk around campus and really just appreciate it, because we're just going, always busy, always have something to do, but just taking that time to relax and woosah and just enjoy that you're there. It's really something that I really highly recommend you do. Another form of advice while you're at Berkeley, take classes you really want to take. Obviously, if you're a freshman, you'll have your general education classes, which are your GE classes, which you have to take. But if you see a class that interests you, take it. Another thing I really appreciate is that because you're in an environment where everyone's always doing something constantly, it pushes you to do more. And not in a bad way, but it keeps you on your toes. Oh, this person's applying for internships. Maybe I should also apply for internships. So I actually started applying for I just finished my summer internship. I was at a boutique business law firm. However, I started applying at the beginning of the semester because I heard so many people talking about it. So it was really nice, actually. It keeps you on your toes. Like, holy crap, I should probably start doing that because that's important for my college career and getting more experience. So that was actually really great that happened because I think I would have started applying for internships later. So just being around people that were so motivated for internships helped me out. Another thing, I guess, segueing into that internship spectrum is utilize Handshake, utilize the Career Center, because they will tweak your resume. Handshake, you can actually narrow it down by your major, the things you're interested in, and apply through there. But Handshake, that's how I got my internship this summer. Yes, I did. It was fantastic. So yes, Handshake, please utilize it because it's there for you. It's a resource for students. Use Handshake. Be proactive about those internships because they go fast. You'll be happy that you did. I promise. So that is it. I really hope this advice helped you. If you have any other questions, go ahead and leave a comment. I love helping you guys as much as I can. A lot of you are messaging me on Instagram. My Instagram is Crave Closet Division. UC Berkeley is such a great school. You will meet so many great people. Do what makes you happy. If it's academics, amazing. But also take time to yourself. It's very important. These are things that I wish I knew before I started, but these are things I also followed for myself, just coming from community college. And a few things are new that I've learned about myself and learned about being in the college experience, and I think that's it. I just love talking about Cal because it's such a great place. You're gonna have a fun time. You're gonna have a really fun time. If you see me on campus, say hi. We can talk. I would love to meet some newly admitted bears. Just live every moment and have a good time, and don't sweat the small stuff. Really, just don't sweat the small stuff, because when you do, you're not gonna enjoy yourself. Do whatever you need to do to be happy. That's kind of my key advice for you. Do whatever you gotta do. I love you all. Go Bears, go Berkeley, go Cal, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys!